Sage CRM allows you to customize the interactive dashboard using gadgets. There are a number of gadget types to choose from, and in this tutorial, we're going to focus on list gadgets. For our example, we'll create a gadget that lists the companies that are assigned to our logged-in user, Susan May. So let's jump right in and take a look. Here we have the interactive dashboard that you'll find on the Dashboard tab under My CRM. To add a new gadget, we'll go to Modify Dashboard and select Add New Gadget, and the Gadget Wizard opens. For this tutorial, we'll choose List. We want our gadget to list companies, so I'll highlight Company and hit Next. Here we'll select our data source. Data sources for list gadgets can be groups, reports, and saved searches. Importantly, groups must be set to dynamic rather than static in order to be displayed here. And looking at the list, it appears that the My Accounts group is the one we want. Note that if there are no groups, reports, or saved searches that contain the data you want, then you'll need to create any one of these and they'll be displayed here for you to select. So now we'll hit Next. Here we can see the available columns that can be added to our gadget. We want to include company name, city, and state. Again, if there's information you want to include but it doesn't appear here, then you'll need to go back and edit the group to include this information. So now we'll hit Next. There's an action button in the title bar of each gadget that allows you to drill down to the underlying group, list, or saved search. We'll go ahead and enable this drill down. We can also enable a default action, and we have several choices. If we select any of these, then an icon will appear beside each record in the gadget that will initiate the selected action. We'll select Go to Summary Screen, which in this case will be the company summary screen. Moving to Display Workflow Anchor column, if this were an entity for which workflow is enabled, then checking this box will allow us to progress the workflow directly from the gadget. However, since we don't have workflow enabled on companies in our example, we'll leave this unchecked and hit Next. Here we'll enter a name that will appear in the header bar of the gadget. We'll enter My Accounts, and we'll skip the description. So now we'll hit Finish. And there's our new gadget. Let's drag it up to the first row and take a closer look. Clicking the icon to the left of any record opens the company summary screen, and you may recall that we selected this as our default action. And we'll return to the dashboard using the back arrow. Now we'll scroll up and return to the gadget, and let's look at some of the other functionality here. We can filter the list by any of the columns, and we'll select State, and enter NY for New York and hit Go. Now let's cancel the filter by selecting None. We can also sort by clicking the column headers. During setup, we also enable the option to drill down to the underlying group, and to do this, we'll click the Action button in the gadget's header bar. And once again, we'll return using the back button. We can also enlarge the gadget by clicking the Maximize icon, so if your gadget has many columns, this can be quite useful. And we'll hit the X to return it to its original size. If you'd like to add or delete columns from the gadget, you can do so by going to a column header, click the arrow, hover over columns, then make your edits. We'll add Website, and now we have a column displaying website hyperlinks. And that completes our tutorial for adding a list gadget to your interactive dashboard in Sage CRM. Give us a call if you need assistance with this or any other feature in Sage CRM. Well, that's it for this tutorial. Bye for now.